from the north shore of the Allegheny River. We're inside beautiful PNC Park in Pittsburgh. It's the home opener of this new season between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Stephen Brault gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, not a very good start in his last one, Matt. Only 4 innings, so he did get a no decision. But he's a much better pitcher than that, and I know that they're expecting more than 4 innings. Hopefully a win, too, out of this guy in this one.
And stepping in, Wilson Contreras. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. 0-1. He swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they haven't quite been able to get on track yet. They come in 2-4 over their first 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Things expected to warm up a bit as the afternoon goes on, but still just 52 degrees here at game time. Grounded up the first baseline. Scooped up, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The windup and the 0-1. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't. 2-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sink or change up right here. Got to get it up.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Into the box now, Billy Williams. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
Nope, a ball and 2 strikes.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Here comes the 1-2.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
popped him up. Wagner trying to get there. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. It's the Cubs 0, Pirates coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. So now into the box is Hannes Wagner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Pirates, the shortstop, Hannes.
Now here's the pitch. Dan Dero, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Batting second.
Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 0-1 delivery. And it's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In there, 1-2 now.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Pitch on the way. Roberto Clemente is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We are still scoreless. So in now for Chicago, Bryant Sandberg. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the AB on its way. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
Stepping in now, Jason Hayward. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey! 0-2 is the count.
Before the 0-2, a look to first. And the runner will get back standing. Here's the 0-2. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Wagner to stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. If you were to describe right field in one word, I think it would be cannon. And that's what this guy brings to the table. An absolute cannon to go along with great range. Don't test the arm.
Into the box, Ernie Banks. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. High in the air down the right field line. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are two gone.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony.
So two down and a runner at first, and into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back in there. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's inside. That's outside.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Into the corner and slicing foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. One left for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Ralph Kiner.
The center fielder, Ralph Kiner.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball one.
Jenkins, 28 years old. He's in the midst of his 20th major league campaign. Pretty remarkable. Almost 2 full decades playing at the highest level.
Yeah, how do you hang in there 19 years without just being an unbelievable talent, but also having the ability to look in the mirror and be willing to adapt and persevere and change on this field? It's so hard to be good at this game, and this guy for 19 years has gone to the post. Just to throw out some names, you're dealing in the company of guys like Ted Williams, the splendid splinter. Mariano Rivera went to the post 19 years. My old teammate Chipper Jones.
Swing and a miss on the fourth ball there, and they're even at 2-2 now. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
That is good. The first baseman.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
So now to the plate, Willie Stargell, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Hit hard but foul. Bottom of the second here with no score.
Ball that time.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Williams comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Batting sixth, the left fielder, Jason Bain.
Now into the box, Jason Bain will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the AB now, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Down in order go the Pirates. We'll move to the third with no score. All set for the start of the inning. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Mariznick. First offering on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
A ball and a strike now. Kendall with the sign. Now the 1-1.
Count is 2-1. Full count.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Soft grounder left side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 31, Fergie Jenkins.
Now at the plate, Fergie Jenkins. The pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
The 2-0 on the way. Fouled away. Now the 2-1.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at-bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Third inning, no score to this point. And he chased it in the dirt. Kendall corrals it, and the throw to first ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Now to the plate, Jason Kendall, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Contreras is underneath this one, and he's got it for the first down.
Batting 8, the second baseman, Frazier.
So the next to bat will be Adam Frazier. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now here's the pitch.
Look out, 1-1.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and the Pirates are in the hit column.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate, Stephen Brault, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch, and it's fouled away. Frazier leads off first with 1 away. Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. And sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
To the plate now, Hannes Wagner. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A 1-1 count to the Pirates' leadoff hitter. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Sandberg will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1 left for Pittsburgh. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Set for the start of the 4th, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Chris Bryant.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
And now the first pitch.
Ball inside.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
1-1 the count. A ball and a strike now to Bryant. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
2 strikes.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And both guys can go back and get it when they need to. 96 on the one hand, 94 on the other. Stepping in next, Billy Williams. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Left side, but well foul. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Down the first baseline. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now that second baseman, Ryan Sandberg.
Next up, Ryan Sandberg. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
And he lays off there, 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Two and 1 the count to Sandberg. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit down the third baseline. And that's through for a hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. So now here is Bill Mazeroski. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Bill Mazeroski.
First offering on its way.
Ball, that's out.
Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now the pitch.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Now another 2-2. Hit back up the middle. And a good throw gets him one gun.
The right fielder, number 21, Roberto Clemente.
Digging in will be Roberto Clemente. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Nope. Ball one.
And this is low, ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Sent fouled again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking up around the letters.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Standing in now, Ralph Kiner. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Just hung in there on that one. And another foul ball.
Would love to have a meeting at the mound right now with the pitcher. Don't understand that pitch down and in with a fastball with 2 strikes. Maybe he's looking for a ground ball.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. Hayward, a native of New Jersey, the Garden State as it's known. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ernie Banks.
And now in the box, Ernie Banks flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power,
hit high and deep out to left. Left fielder looking up at the track, the wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 went down looking his first time up. The 0-1 on its way.
Ball.
Rizzo is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jake Mariznick.
Up next, Jake Mariznick. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
That's out.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
That's
2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count. Nope.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. Throw into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Middle of the afternoon here at PNC Park. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate is Willie Stargell. He flew out in his last AB.
Stargell.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Next to bat will be Jason Bain. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. First time up, he went down looking. The 1-0 is taken, strike one. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike two. 1-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Stepping in now, Jason Kendall. As he grounds one briskly to short. Banks has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. It remains 1-0. And now, Fergie Jenkins, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And a pitch in the third as he lays off. It's 1-1. And a fastball in the third gets taken for a ball. The 2-1. Lifted in the air out to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Willson Contreras. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Now the 2-0 home. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. Down the right field line. Bryant around first, heading for second.
Hey, after that hit right there, Hero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Into the box now, Billy Williams. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip this one on to first as he works his way out of the jam, and the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. So here's Adam Frazier to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Driven the other way, but caught down at third. And it'll take just 1 pitch to retire the leadoff man here in the 6th.
Steven Roll.
Dave Parker will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 39, Dave Parker.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Looking at his career totals, Parker comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. Hit on the ground out to short, gloved by Banks. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting.
Couldn't have been much closer at first, and as show track will demonstrate for us, it took a throw of over 90 miles an hour just to beat the hustling runner. Really an amazing show of arm strength on that play. At the plate now, Hannes Wagner. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is in the air out to right field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They trail this one 1-0. Chris
Your
Stratton
attention, please.
is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 46, Chris Stratton.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Bryant Sandberg. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
2 strikes. Count 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
2-2. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. Kendall gathers. And he makes the throw to first. Sandberg is retired, and there's one away.
The right fielder.
And now here is Jason Hayward. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch. Changeup called strike 1.
0-1.
One run, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Pitch on the way. One out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Ernie Banks will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Now the pitch.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
1-1 the count now. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. A full count, 3-2 to Banks.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Base hit, line drive into the corner. And now it'll kick around in the corner. The throw into second.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and That was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. No hits to this point. That evens it up 1-1. Banks stands at second with two gone. A ball and two strikes to Anthony Rizzo. The 1-2 pitch. Fouled off. Here's the 1-2. Line, but speared on a hop. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Cubs strand one. They lead it 1-0. Last half of the seventh here, and standing in is the rookie third baseman, Bill Mazeroski.
Third baseman, Bill Mazeroski.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Outside, that's the ball.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. So 1-1. Swing and a ground ball to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Well, if you're going to foul the ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
One away here for the Bucks in their half of the seventh, and that'll bring up Roberto Clemente. First pitch of the AB now. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
The 1-0 home. It's a fastball looked at for a strike.
I got one ball, one strike.
Bases are empty, one man out. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
At the plate, Ralph Kiner. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
And here's a slider for a called strike.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Williams has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Blake Holmes has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52, Blake Holmes.
Here's Jake Mariznick.
Leading off to the center fielder, number 6, Jake.
Now here's the first offering.
Ball, that's out.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. A bouncer up the middle. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
Into the box, Fergie Jenkins. There's she'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Holmes has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Off is Mariznick. Pitch outside the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a 1-run game, so that's a little risky, but hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
A runner at second, nobody out. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Here comes the 0-1. On the ground up the middle. To second for 1. To Pops, and that finishes off the double play. So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and into bat next, former National League MVP Kris Bryant. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Mariznick at third with 2 away. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs, but they're on top 1-0. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Willie Stargell.
Willie Stargell.
Here it comes. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And now pitch on the way. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there. Base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Standing in now, Jason Bain, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Look out, 2-0 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
All even now, 2-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Oh, look at Banks. One there, on to first to complete the double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
In now, Jason Kendall. As he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Well, there's no doubt about it right now. And what makes it easier, too, from the manager's standpoint right now?
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They're down 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Billy Williams. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
Into the box now, Ryan Sandberg. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Nope, outside.
On the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Out. To second for 1. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
At the plate now, Jason Hayward. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Here's a look over to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Oh, that's good.
Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Here now the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. David Bednar will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jacob Stallings will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Next to dig in, Ernie Banks. He doubled his last time through.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Sandberg over at second. Hayward is over at first with 1 away. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Clemente is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. He's set. The 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Somebody needs to tell his hitter he better get it going, or that bat's going to get blown out of his hands. Those are two horrific late swings.
Struck him out, so it remains a one-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Nothing in the Cubs half of the ninth. Last chance coming up for the Buccos. They trail here 1-0. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And that brings up Adam Frazier.
The second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Here's the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously an important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
He's got it. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Now at the plate, here is Jacob Stallings. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Craig Kimbrell comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Hannes Wagner. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the stretch. Hey!
One.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
One out, 1 on, and a 1-run game. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he'll be pulled out at second, and a tough way to end it here as this ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched 1-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Cubbies used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Fergie Jenkins gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Stephen Brault is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Pirates, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Our paid attendance at PNC Park this afternoon, 38,362. The Pirates thank you for attending today's game and remind you to please drive home safely.
you.